How's it going, everyone? In this video, we have some big news on plans for Bray Wyatt's new character, big plans for 2 WWE stars, and a whole lot more. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get the latest wrestling news. Alright guys, so for our first story of today, we have some news on why Zelina Vega replaced Elektra Lopez for the Legado del Fantasma group. So in the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer reported that WWE originally told Lopez that she would remain part of the Legado del Fantasma group moving forward, and they even booked a flight for her to debut with the group. However, WWE decided to go with Zelina Vega instead, because Legado del Fantasma's first feud will be against Hit Row. And because WWE wants the women from both factions to wrestle, the feeling was that Zelina Vega would make the better opponent for Bfab over Elektra Lopez. Next up, we have some big news on Angelo Dawkins and Roxanne Perez. So despite the fact that Montez Ford of the Street Profits is unable to wrestle, it looks like Angelo Dawkins has impressed WWE with his work as a single star, because according to a new report from Fightful Select, WWE officials are reportedly very happy with how much Angelo Dawkins has improved, not only in his physique, but also in his in-ring ability as well. In addition, PWInsider.com is also reporting that NXT superstar Roxanne Perez has also impressed higher-ups in WWE with her recent work on Friday Night SmackDown, and there has already been talk about using her on the Blue brand again. Next up, we have some news on plans for Bray Wyatt's new character. So ever since Bray Wyatt returned to WWE at Extreme Rules, many fans have wondered about the masked person in the Bray Wyatt segments. Well, according to a new report from Fightful.com, the mask that has been brought in for the Bray Wyatt segments has been referred to as Uncle Howdy internally. It was also stated that WWE filed to trademark that name along with the name Uncle Harper with the United States Patent and Trademark Office on October 8th. So unless anything changes, it looks like Bray Wyatt's new masked character may be going by Uncle Howdy moving forward. So now guys, I want to give you my thoughts and opinions on all of the topics that we discussed today. Starting off with our first topic, we did talk about why Zelina Vega replaced Elektra Lopez for the Legado del Fantasma group, and according to Dave Meltzer, he did report in the Wrestling Observer newsletter that originally WWE did tell Elektra Lopez that she was going to be a part of Legado del Fantasma when they were back in NXT, and that she would be making the debut on SmackDown alongside them. However, WWE ultimately decided to replace Elektra Lopez with Zelina Vega because they want their first feud is going to be against Hit Row, and they want both women to wrestle. And they also believe that Zelina Vega would have a better match against Bfab instead of Elektra Lopez, because I think that they believe that she may be too green still, and I think that she can improve. And hopefully WWE ends up having some plans for Elektra Lopez, because she does have potential to be a big star, in my opinion. Next up, we did talk about some big news for Angelo Dawkins and Roxanne Perez. And according to Fightful.com, they are reporting that WWE officials have been pretty much very happy with Angelo Dawkins, not only in his in-ring ability, but also in changing his physique, his moveset, and everything like that. Due to the fact that his Street Profits teammate Montez Ford is injured, Angelo Dawkins has proven to be a very good single star, so hopefully they have big plans for him as well. And also PWInsider.com is also reporting that NXT star Roxanne Perez has impressed higher-ups in WWE with her recent performances on Friday Night SmackDown, and there has already been talk about using her on SmackDown, I guess, regularly, so that will be cool to see. The next story that we talked about was plans for Bray Wyatt's new character, and according to Fightful.com, they are reporting that the mask that has been brought in for the Bray Wyatt segments has been referred to as Uncle Howdy internally. So I do think that that will be the name of Bray Wyatt's new character, and potentially it could be something to do with Bray Wyatt potentially having two different personas or something like that, that he has to battle his good and his bad side. And they also, WWE also trademarked that name, Uncle Howdy, on October 8th, along with the name Uncle Harper. So it pretty much indicates that they have plans for the Wyatt 6 faction, so that will be interesting to see. And I'm also excited to just see what they have planned for Bray Wyatt, because ever since he returned to WWE at Extreme Rules, it has been very interesting. So with that being said, guys, that is all of the news that we have for today. Please make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions on all of the topics that we discussed in this video in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.